Aquarius, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. There's something that you do so well. Your birthday can be on 2/11. Your birthday can be January 20th. You're getting Aquarius energy. Aquarius, Aquarius. So I know this is for Aquarius because I was singing Brandy and I immediately started thinking of the movie she was in. I think it came out in 1997. It's called The Hammerstein's Ballroom Cinderella. And I'm like, oh wow, there's a Cinderella story happening for an Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. And also on my timeline, I'm hearing this song by Brandy and Kalani called Folded. Like, I'm just seeing Brandy everywhere. And I'm singing her song. And then I run into this clip, and it's this commercial that comes on after this video I watched, and it's called The Beggar's King. And it basically talks about a king who wanted a humble type of wife or woman to be with, but he didn't want to, get with who his parents wanted him to get with. He didn't want to get with a superficial woman, so he pretended to be this beggar on the street. And when the princess threw her baton to see, which eligible prince she would marry, the prince in disguise caught the ball. And yeah, he pretended that he was poor until the time was right. But then I'm also singing Brandy's song too from Cinderella, and I'm like, this is significant. And I'm like, Aquarius. I had to look up her sign. So yeah, this could be a love story going on, right? So I decided to go into my Black Moon deck to see where is this energy coming from for Aquarius. Look at this. This is the energy I'm getting. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in the Star card is what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. And this is exactly the energy I'm tapped into. Exactly the energy that I'm talking about. You know how she went through all of that just for fortune to turn into her favor. There's something about fortune going into your favor. Then I go into the Black Moon and look what comes out. Black Moon, Lilith in Aquarius. Right behind it, what comes out? Uranus. Uranus's sign is ruled by the sign Aquarius. So I'm like, oh, this is definitely, take this as it resonates. You have something amazing getting ready to happen to you. Something that's going to turn into your favor. You literally need to take a leap of faith. Cinderella just took a leap. She didn't even know what was going to happen to her. She thought she was going to be in her circumstances. She thought that whatever life she had was her life. She knew she wanted more. She knew she deserved more, but she didn't know how it was going to happen. There's something about you needing to ask. Ask for help. Ask the angels. You have a fairy godmother. You have somebody on the other side, like, rooting for you. Like, and you won't be disappointed. I promise you. This is the people who treated you like you were nothing, who treated you like you were a beggar, who treated you like you was nothing. They treated you like you were this cup on the floor, but you're actually a magician. Oh my gosh, you're the freaking alchemist, Aquarius. I can end the reading because oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. Yes, you've had a lot of deceitful people in your energy. You have a lot of people who want to be you. And you know why? Because you're yourself. You're yourself, Aquarius. You have something that the world doesn't have. See, Cinderella had something that her sisters did not have. Like her sisters had all the nice clothes and the wonderful hair and this and that and the rich stepmom, but they wasn't her. They wasn't her. They was not unique like her. This can resonate for a male too. There's nobody like you. You are you are somebody's wish fulfillment. This is turning into a love reading. I didn't want this to look what's coming out. The star. Look, Aquarius tap in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The star is out. Aquarius, your energy is shining right now. The Wheel of Fortune with the Magician and the star. You're going to have to put people back in their place. You're going to have to literally get people away from you. Please like and share if you're in this live. You are... Oh my gosh. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if some of you guys are getting ready to invest your money. I don't know if you've been tuning into the news. I'm getting stock market energy now with this. So someone who was down is now going to be up, just like Cinderella. Like you were, like, it's this energy of like, no one saw it coming. No one saw you coming. No one saw her coming. This is the kind of energy that I'm tapping to. The Wheel of Fortune turning into your favor. I usually read cards at the end. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune turning into your favor. The sun comes out. This is a very positive card. This is a very magical card. This is a very happy card. This card talks about success, positivity, joy, happiness, fulfillment. You know, that kind of energy where you're like riding off into the sunset. Also, I was channeling that song from that movie. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. Right. It's something about you being who you are that's going to make you successful. Your instincts right now, they're so sharp. You're going to move your money at the right time. You're going to do the right thing at the right time. Just like how Cinderella did. Follow this energy if you resonate with it. If you resonate with it, follow it. You're going to do something before the clock strikes 12. You're going to make the next best decision for your life, and you're going to be up. This is that kind of energy that I'm tapped into. Sun card, Magician. Magician is the ultimate alchemist. He turns nothing into everything. You come out, you have nothing, and then you just have everything. She starts off poor, and then she just inherits wealth. For being who she is, how she is, being faithful, and being at the right place at the right time. That's the energy I'm tapping into. This is powerful. This is powerful. This is powerful. I also started hearing this song, Angel of Mine by Monica. And it's so crazy because Monica is not an Aquarius, but I do know that she has a song with Brandy, I believe. And I don't think it's relevant, but I was hearing Angel of Mine. How does that song go? When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you. Something I thought that I would never find. Angel of mine. So some of you have a friend, but what's the word? They're in secret competition with you. There we go. The song is called The Boy Is Mine. They were kind of in competition over this person that they believed was the prize. So there's something relevant about a deceitful person in your energy. With the high priestess, you know who this person is. They can be a Cancer or a Pisces. It's like they know what you have coming for you, Aquarius. And I don't know. I feel like is being deceptive in your energy. Like somebody knows you're about to come up. Someone knows you're about to be promoted. Someone knows that you've been investing your money. Someone knows that harvest season is around the corner for you. And it's somebody that's a friend, but they are in close competition with you. Just like Cinderella's sisters. They're her sisters, but they're in competition with her. But Cinderella ends up getting the husband, inheriting the home, inheriting the wealth, inheriting the crown. It's that kind of energy that I'm literally tapped into right now. And it is amazing. Only thing that you have to do, Aquarius, is honor your individuality. There's something about showing the world the real you. I don't even know. Somehow, some way, this puts you in the energy of a come up. This puts you in the energy of a come up. Check your Venus placement. Be sure not to disregard opportunities that you know intuitively are for you, but you're still looking at the failed plans. You're still dwelling on something that didn't work out. Meanwhile, God has something for you. God is trying to give something to you, Aquarius. God is literally trying to bless you. Oh my gosh, for some of you, this is a marriage, literally like a Cinderella story. For some of you. So this is turning into a love reading. I didn't even want to go there. For some of you, this is not a marriage. Some of you are inheriting wealth, inheriting homes, inheriting businesses. Maybe you have a brick and mortar. Maybe you are, I don't know, in some way, someone passes away. You get some kind of policy. Someone you share a home with. You're going to receive something from that person. Yeah, and you're going to be coming up. Either way, you do go from the Four of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles, which means you go from multiple or having two or more to it just being yourself. So yeah, it's that energy of inheriting something. And you, what's this card behind it? Right, death. There could be a literal death in the family. Now, I don't usually say it this way, but there could be, I didn't see this card behind it, but there could be a literal death in your family. And you go from, losing this person, a death happens, and then you come up, you inherit something. That's the kind of energy. It's like overnight success. It's like money out of nowhere, like magic, like you. This is my independent pre-empress card. Nine of Pentacles is, take it as it resonates. This is a masculine or feminine energy that is abundant. You have all the money. You don't want for nothing. You're the borrower. I mean, you're the lender, not the borrower. You are very resourceful. You have savings. The Nine of Pentacles has money. It's just that they're usually depicted as a single person. So there's this energy of maybe someone maybe losing a job or losing a position at the job, and then you stepping into that position and coming up. There is like a sudden come up for you, Aquarius. And you've been waiting a while for it, right? But this is your justice. It took a while, but this was something that was due for you with the Justice card. Yeah, it's something about justice. Like Cinderella was justified. Like someone's watching you, someone's watching your performance, someone's watching your personality, someone is testing your integrity while you aren't looking. Page of Swords. Before they were in their head about choosing you or making a decision about you, they had to choose between you and another person, but they choose you. And this is why you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. But you have to show your true self. For those of you, I'm also getting the energy of someone who's going on an interview, and there's something about you not going by basic or traditional interviewing standards. You have to do something that stands out. And that's the thing with you, Aquarius. You are the most outstanding sign. I'm not knocking nothing against any of the other signs, but you rule individuality, you rule uniqueness. You are the alien sign of the zodiac sign. You are the sign that is out of this world. So there's something about you when you tap into your full power and your full nature, people see you. You Aquarius, this most I don't even know how to explain it. We're in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is the age that stands out among any other age by far. Look how far we've gotten in the age of Aquarius, and we've only been in the age of Aquarius about 25 years. And look how far we have come. Aquarius is this energy. You're like this spark of genius. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. You're this spark of genius. You are this butterfly in a room of beetles. You are like this shining crystal in a room of dull rocks. Like I don't even know how to explain it. But Aquarius, there's something that you're gonna do in the next several days. There's 6 people in this room, probably 6 days. Within this week, someone's going to make you an offer. Someone's going to make you a deal. Someone is going to give you a position. Do you see this 3 of Pentacles? 3 of Pentacles usually talks about a business deal, a meeting, a gathering of the sorts for a higher position, a higher proposal. Sometimes this could be court, this could be marriage. Either way, there's something about your status increasing here, right? And you do have a decision to make. Some of you will get the opportunity to move, relocate for this job, relocate for this partnership. I'm getting more so money opposed to partnership, but it's incredible. It can really happen. This can really happen. I'm not joking. This is the energy that is coming out. I've been singing Brandy all day, and I'm like, she's like one of my favorite singers. And I said, let me go look up her sign. She's a freaking Aquarius. She's a freaking Aquarius. I said, this is significant. Then I flip my book, right? And it lands on Black Moon in Aquarius. I take my deck out. Uranus comes out. That's your ruling planet. I was like, okay, that's too many synchronicities. And then this Cinderella type movie came on right before I was getting ready to go live and decide who I'm going to read for. And I'm thinking, who did Cinderella? Brandy. She's an Aquarius. Okay, so I got to do a reading for Aquarius. So whoever's in this room, this message is significant to you, for you, some kind of way. I'm just reading the energy. I'm just feeling the energy. It's out here, and I'm just giving out the messages. Okay. Show me Aquarius's challenge. What is Aquarius's challenge this week? Oh my God, believing that this is actually yours. Oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles? You go from the 9 to the 10? And it's 10 people in the room. That is confirmation. I got 10 people in the room. I need 10 likes. You go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. That is your challenge. Believing that this is actually for you. And it's so crazy. It is so crazy. I know Cinderella, the story could be a little cringe, but there's a message in it. This is also coming out as your challenge, the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man um is a is what it says. It's the Hanged Man. He's stuck in his position. He's stuck in his thoughts. He's stuck in his thought pattern, his reprobated mind. He's stuck in what he thinks or she thinks is right. She's stuck in his or her negative patterns. You got to get out of that. You got to get out of this. And you know what I do like about this card, what I love about the Hangman is that even though they're hanging upside down, they're still being enlightened. So while you're stuck, while you're not moving, while you're not believing, while you're not taking action, you're still thinking of a master plan. You still have hope. You're still becoming enlightened in this position of, being stuck. So it's like you may be stuck physically, but you're not stuck spiritually. You're not stuck mentally. And that is actually your blessing and your challenge this week. All right. You also your challenge also is to challenge the people around you. Challenge the people that you believe are your friends. Right? There's some people that you have to tell off. There's some people that you have to speak your truth to with the King of Swords, and the truth will set you free. Right? There's some people who are on your team, or I said team, so this could be at work. There are some people who are in your job or in your home that owe you. You see this justice scale again? There's something about you receiving justice, Aquarius, but you have to speak. And you have to honor your needs. You have to honor your individuality. You have to honor when something tells you to say that thing, to do that thing, to just do it. And don't be afraid to do it. King of Cups. And don't be afraid to show your empathetic side, to show your, because Aquarius could be kind of cold. 222 on the timer. Yeah, some of you guys can hurt feelings. You think you're nice, but you're not nice, Aquarius. You're not a nice person sometimes. Uh, and you think you're kind, but the way you come off, you can come off a little sketchy to some people. And also, depending on your rising sign, you really could come off kind of sketchy. So you kind of got to be in this more so empathetic nature. You, not like you wearing your heart on your sleeve, but people need to feel you. Like, don't be so cold. And Uranus is a cold ass place. Here we go again. The world is here for you again. A cycle begins, something changes for you after you communicate. Interesting. Honor your individuality. It says it's time to let your freak flag fly for the world to see. When Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius shows up in a reading, it is encouraging you to embrace what makes you unique. It will require you to be brave and unapologetic. True friends and aligned souls will accept you for who you are. Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius represents revolution and rebellion against the status quo. Aquarius is a fixed air sign symbolized by the water bearer who pours ascended knowledge out into the collective. Structured Saturn and eccentric Uranus are the planetary rulers of Aquarius. When Black Moon Lilith is in this innovative sign, you can expect radical points of views, transcending societal expectations. Rosa Parks, a notable Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius, was arrested after she refused to give up her bus seat to a white man in 1955 by sparking the Montgomery bus boycott and fueling the civil rights movement. Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius also can experience feelings of being the black sheep early in their life. In your ancestry or childhood, this natural desire for liberation from the collective could have been shunned. You march to the beat of your own drum, even when it may be disliked or feared by others. It is about accepting yourself, quirks and all. Once you do this, those who appreciate you will find your message incredibly healing and uplifting. Interesting. Dark divine feminine shadow work. You need to do a visual meditation. It's a powerful tool to help you build confidence. During meditation, take time to allow your mind to visualize exactly who you are and what you want to be. This will power your future timeline with your thoughts. For dark divine masculine shadow work, it says you attract one of a kind people into your life who reflect the unique qualities you desire. Learn from them and integrate what you admire instead of wanting to conform to the rest of society. The advice is to embrace who you are. The collective needs your unique soul. And that is exactly what I'm saying. 33, he said, I thought that was Jesus, but that's that energy. Jesus kind of has the energy of an Aquarius, really. If I had to think about a sign Jesus could possibly be, I would say he's either an Aquarius or a Virgo. Most definitely. That's his type of energy. But you see how there's something about you being your unique self. There's just something about that this week that is like so important. That's funny. This is cards 11 and 29. 1129. You could have been born on the 29th of a month. You could have been born at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 9 a.m. 2 plus 9 is 11. So 1111 could be significant. Spark of genius and ascension. You're going to say the right thing. You're going to do the right thing. You're going to be in the right place at the right time. And I had read this quote somewhere on Instagram, and it said, you think it takes hard work. It actually takes alignment. So 1111 is really significant. 1111 is all about alignment. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. Yeah, you know when you are going through a spiritual awakening, those synchronistic numbers start popping up like nobody's business. And that's when you know. You usually start off by seeing 111, 222, 1111, 333. Finally, like you that's usually what most people start seeing. 1111 is representing a gateway. It's like a portal. It's like you walking through a portal. If you look at the 11 and the 11, it's like you're walking directly through a portal. And spirit uses those synchronistic numbers to get your attention. And numbers is, how do I say it? Numbers predate human language. So this is another reason why spirit uses numbers and synchronicities to communicate with us humans. Because it just predates the English language. It doesn't matter where you go, 1 plus 1 is 2. Right? The art of numbers is as old as the world. Before the English language, before any language, numbers is how the ancients and how societies communicated with each other. Even our very computer system is made up of binary codes. It's made up of a bunch of ones and zeros. Everything in our society is programmed. Everything is numbers. So this is why the synchronicity is here to get our attention. It's here to get our attention. Okay. So yeah, 1111, when you see that, you are beginning to walk through the portal of ascension. And spirit uses that in hopes that you actually pay attention and decide to take the steps. And so that number 1 is about leadership and about taking action. And so when you see 1111, it's asking you to walk through that portal and take action, and then take action again. So you have to go through that 111 first before you can start seeing the other numbers. Yep. And you know when your frequency is shifting because you start seeing different numbers. And it'll really freak you out. Hey, good morning, Yaya. Yeah, it's a thing. But Aquarius, I know y'all peep those synchronistic numbers. You guys are the reason we're receiving it this way anyway. We are in the age of Aquarius. This is how Aquarius does. So what spirit does, they use the elements, they use symbols, and they use numbers, because symbology, numbers, geometry, all of those things predate English language and religion and everything else that came along with it, and the matrix. So yeah, they want to get in contact with you, they'll use a bird's feather, right? They'll use a twig. That's why people can read shells and read water and do all of those things. A lot of people think those things are demonic, but these things actually predate religion. But numbers is number one. Numbers is how spirit gets our attention all the time. And so to see all those synchronistic numbers, boom, 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 it hopes you look at it and listen to what your intuition is saying to you, because that's also what 1111 means. Oh, you use runes? That's great. I need to learn how to use those. Shout out to the Healing Heart Tarot. But yeah, please like and share this video, or if you're just in the room stopping by, hello, just like and go about your business. All right. But yeah, that 11 is also telling you to connect to your intuition. So you see the number, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? Tap into that. Tap into that. But when your frequency starts shifting, thank you for subscribing. Transformation. Transformation, Aquarius. Judgment. And that's another thing too. When you decide to walk down this spiritual path, this is not all love and light. It may start off that way, but it won't always be that way. It's a constant journey. It's constant. It's a marathon. Spirituality is a marathon. It is. That's your cue to go. All right. And so be it. Look, I'm not here to wake up the masses, okay? Everybody is not here on earth to wake up. That's not what everybody's here for. So yes, Aquarius women are beautiful. Okay. Justice, King of Wands, Ace of Cups. Look what's in the near future, Aquarius. Beautiful energy. A lot of passionate energy. Justice card, that's talking about Libra season. So this is actually coming up. This is coming up. All right. What does Aquarius need to know at this current time? What do they need to know? What else do they need to know? All right. For some of you, you may need to leave. And this is not a place. Some of you may need to leave a habit behind. You won't be able to, you'll be able to walk into this new cycle, but you won't be able to maintain it if you don't leave something behind. Leave a habit behind. Leave some type of addictive. I don't know. Let me see if the devil card comes out. You got to leave something behind you. But the future looks promising for you. You're in your energy. You're in your power. I do suggest that you manifest. I know y'all tired of that word, but I do suggest that you work with the energy of the new moon, Aquarius. Yeah, because for whatever reason, I know we're going into Libra. We're in Libra season, but this Aquarius energy is really strong. Oh my God. Ace of Cups came out again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Judgment again. Libra season. Heavy on the court energy. Heavy on the justice energy. Maybe you guys have a court case coming up. Maybe some of you need to think about manifesting a favorable outcome. However, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. I did start this reading off talking about like a Cinderella type story. So it's like one moment you're down and the next minute you're up. Like right now, you may be on this side of the Wheel of Fortune, but it's getting ready to turn into your favor. That's the kind of energy that I'm tapping into. You just need to honor your individuality, Aquarius. All right. Let me read this Spark of Genius card, number 29. You could have been born on the 2nd or the 9th. You could be a life path number 9. All right. Uranus. It says when this card shows up, expect the unexpected. This is exactly what I was saying. Expect the unexpected. A shakeup is coming to bring change into your life. Uranus is indicating that something or something that something or someone is keeping you stuck. Now, that's why that Hangman came out. Now the universe is making the move for you. Where have you felt misaligned? Wasn't I just saying this? It doesn't take hard work. It takes alignment. This is crazy. This is definitely for you. This is the last card too. It says, where have you felt misaligned? Uranus teaches us to embrace unpredictability and change. Uranus is a planet of shocks, surprises, and genius. It has the potential to shock people into higher states of consciousness through extraordinary events. In ancient Roman mythology, Uranus was the sky. It was the planetary ruler of the air sign of Aquarius, known for its innovative and opinionated approach to life. It's a generational planet that spends about 7 years in one sign and takes 84 years to orbit the sun. I did not know that. Similar age groups share the same Uranus sign. In your natal chart, Uranus can indicate the spark of genius you have to lend the collective consciousness. Without Uranus, we would not awaken. Without Aquarius, we would not awaken. Okay? We won't awaken, we won't innovate, and we won't ascend. It says match your sign to the following list and find your spark. Your spark of genius according to your Uranus sign. So everybody, if you are still in the live, please pull up your natal chart because it's just giving a brief description about your Uranus and your spark of genius to the collective. And if you also take a look at your midheaven, which is your career and how you will be seen in this lifetime for what it is that you do, which is your 10th house, but you might want to line that up with your Uranus. This is your spark of genius. This is the energy you add to the universe, that you add to humanity. And we all know Aquarius is the sign of humanity. And we're in the age of Aquarius. So look at your natal chart and look at your Uranus. So it says Uranus and Aries, you represent individual freedom. Uranus and Taurus, financial pioneering. Uranus and Gemini, you are the social rebellion. Uranus and Cancer, you rule the family structure. Uranus and Leo, you are breakthrough and innovative creativity. Uranus and Virgo, you are health innovation. Remember, this is your spark of genius that you add to the collective, and this is very important to know. So look at your Uranus. Okay, Uranus and Libra, unconventional relationships. Uranus and Scorpio, death and regeneration and transformation. Uranus and Sagittarius, new beliefs and spiritual ideas. Uranus and Capricorn, progressive societal structures. Uranus and Aquarius, scientific innovation. Uranus and Pisces, awakening to a new spiritual thought. Sudden change is coming to electrify your reality. A new beginning is on its way. 111, 1111. That talks about a new beginning. You are walking through a portal of change and transformation. You could resonate with the deity Oya, Venus. I could be talking to somebody who has a Venus and Scorpio. Right. I didn't even want to pull another card, but look what just came out. Hierophant. This is long-term energy. This is you are about to come up on something that's going to bless you for a very long time. And when I first started this reading, for a lot of you, this can have to do with your money in the stock market or investing in the stock market, because I was getting a lot of pentacles and a lot about coming up, a lot about you going from being down to being up. So if you're an investor, use this reading as a confirmation for you. If you are in a situation that is unfavorable, it will become favorable. Okay? And if you are thinking about your future and what it is that you can bring to the world and who you are in this world and who you're meant to be in this lifetime, use your Uranus, because your Uranus is your spark of genius, Aquarius. It is your it is how you get ahead. It's your ascension planet. And a lot of people don't talk about Uranus. But I'm going to start looking more into Uranus because that is very helpful. Something's very lucrative for somebody. I'm telling you, I see somebody investing in a little and getting out a lot. You go from the Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Like, you put in something. I'm hearing XRP for some of you. Some of you invest in XRP. Some of you invest in, I don't know, Dogecoin, whatever you're into. Don't tell nobody what you're getting ready to do, Aquarius. Don't tell nobody until it's done. Don't let nobody know what you're up on until it's done. You know who's one of my favorite Aquariuses? Oprah. Look, everybody's not going to like the Aquarius, but you can't knock what they do. You cannot knock their innovation and how they've changed the world. You just can't. You just can't. I can name, there's probably so many Aquariuses in our world that have changed our world. And I'm sure you know. If you know, drop it in the chat. But that's your energy, Aquarius. I see Nine of Cups. You end this reading with the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfilled. Utilize your spark of genius. Honor your individuality and show the world who you really are. Get out of your corner. Get out of that desk job. Get out of your own way. I'm getting, if you're already extra, be more extra. Like there's no room, there's no time for it. It's so crazy. It's funny. I've never said that to somebody. I mean, a collective, that there's no time. And I think I'm saying that because you rule Saturn and Saturn rules time. Aquarius, you don't have time. You don't have time, Aquarius. You don't have time to play around with who you are. You don't have time to play around in this market. You don't have time to play with this investment. You don't have time to be stuck thinking about what you're going to do next. Just do it. Just do it. Right. Chariot card. Move forward. You may have a Cancer in your energy. Okay. If you have been in the reading this far, please like the video. Please comment even after the video is published. Please comment. But I will be taking questions. That one card just fell out. What's that? I have some oracle advice for you. So I'm going to pull out my Angel Oracle cards. And if you'd like to ask a question, please feel free. Uranus and Capricorn. I believe I have Uranus and Capricorn. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm seeing pentacles across the board. This was going to turn into a love reading, but it's going like in and out. It's going in and out. If you have any questions, please ask them. I could tap into love, but I don't think I'm going to tap into it However, I do see you being fulfilled. So wherever you desire fulfillment at in your life, Aquarius, it's here for you. You think about what that is and imagine the desired outcome. I was looking at a reel. Yes, I am going to do Pisces. I love Pisces. I love me some Pisces. I was looking at this reel and she was talking about a manifestation hat. And she said to get into the energy of this is happening. Like start psyching yourself out like, oh my God, this is happening. This is really happening. This is happening. This is freaking happening. Like that energy that you get from saying that, always say it. Just like, I can't believe this is happening. However you would react if you were getting like $1 million or a scholarship or a bonus or you winning the lottery, that energy is something about repeating that. It's like some kind of energy, money frequency hack. Like how would you feel if you were investing your money in the market and all of a sudden you invested $2 and then you up 2,000, you up $2,000, like something like that. Like get into the feel of, oh my God, this is happening. This is really happening. This is really freaking happening. Like psych yourself out. It works. And I know it works because I've tried it before. But I didn't know I did that. I didn't know that I was doing that. And so to hear somebody put it in that perspective, I was like, wow, now I need to actually do this consciously. I need to do this consciously. That's genius. I already know about, how would your millionaire self, if you wanted to be a millionaire, what would you be eating? How would you be dressing? Who will you be talking to? How will you be wearing your hair? How will you even speak? What will your posture be like? If you're not doing anything that your millionaire self wouldn't be doing right now, then you probably shouldn't be doing what you're doing right now. So that's another hack that has actually helped me. And we're gonna become a millionaire, but I can say since I've implemented those things that I've become a lot richer. I can most definitely say that. It works and it's still working. So try it, you guys. You got nothing to lose. Someone here I'm talking to is going to be rich. You're going to be rich. For some of you, I know I probably sound like a redundant reader, but somebody is going to receive an inheritance because I had got the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune with the Death card. And I don't usually take death as death, but in this case, I did. Like, someone's going to receive a windfall of abundance. Like, literally. I don't know who I'm tapping. I'm wearing all this green. Green's my favorite color. Okay. Someone's getting to the money. Someone's getting to the money. But if nobody have any questions, yeah, but be prepared to sign contracts. Be prepared to sign off on something that allows you to receive something. That's the energy I'm tapping into. Let's go, Aquarius. All right. If that is all, if no one has any questions, that has been your reading, Aquarius. Thank you for being here. Yo. And then my brother comes in the live. And he's an Aquarius. My brother's never in my live. And he's literally an Aquarius. I have 13 brothers and sisters. And my one Aquarius brother shows up in my live. That is crazy. What's up, Shanti? That is wild. Aquarius? Oh my God. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's so lit. I'm so excited for you, Aquarius. Oh my gosh. All right. That's been your reading. Yo, what's up, Sha? That is wild. You guys, that may not be confirmation for you, but that's confirmation for me. Not my Aquarius brother showing up in my live. What? What are you even doing up? What are you even... Oh, that's crazy. I gotta get out of here. That's wild. Replay this video, Aquarius. If you've been here this long, please like, share, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll tap into your energy later.